Have you ever looked around your room and thought to yourself, I have all this stuff that I don't need, or I don't use, or maybe haven't used in years? If this is you, you might be an overspender. I'm Carmen Perez, and this is Getting Rich. If you find yourself overspending, trust me, you're not alone. Almost half of Americans spend their entire income each year, and 21% of Americans spend more than they bring home. What do we love so much about spending, especially money that we don't have? Whether it's treating yourself, managing your stress, keeping up with the crowd, boredom, or any number of psychological reasons, we act on the impulse to overspend. Overspending is something that you're going to want to get a handle on before it gets you in trouble. Before I teach you some tricks, let's speak to our guest, Dan. Dan, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on. So I hear you have an overspending problem. Tell me about it.
I do. I spend way too much, probably like $1,000 a month on things that I don't need, like clothes, seamless, just general fun stuff. And what I really want to do is learn how to budget, but like not cut out the things that I love.
Okay, cool. Do you have any long-term, short-term goals currently that you want to kind of achieve?
Yeah, I want to open a Roth IRA account, and I want to put money in there every single year so I can save up for retirement.
So let me recommend this to you. The 50-30-20 budget. It's 50% of your income goes to rent, utilities, food, and transportation. 30% is flexible spending. That's where your fun money comes in. That's where your brunch and that's where your clothing budget comes into play, all of that. And then 20% would be going towards your financial goals, which would, in this case, would be opening a Roth and contributing to that every single month. And that's actually pretty cool once you start seeing that money like grow. I don't know, have you ever saved like a ton of money?
Not really. No.
It's pretty stellar, like once you get your account going. I think where people kind of fail when it comes to implementing a budget, if it doesn't work right away, then it's not for them and it's not, gonna work. I wanna give you some encouragement here. Budgeting takes some time and takes some practice. So another good tip to try is a no spend challenge, or you can do a pantry challenge where you are trying to save money on food, so you just basically use everything in your pantry before you go out and buy stuff.
Okay.
And it's a good way to like not waste food.
Great way to like use up all the Ritz crackers.
100% that you're probably never gonna eat. You're just gonna buy another box of Ritz crackers.
I'm gonna eat those Ritz crackers.
Next big tip, if you have cash on hand, that's a good way to just make the purchase instead of swiping your debit card. You can't use cash online. The most obvious, right? So your online shopping, that kind of curbs that a little bit. So if you can eliminate that by one, using cash, and then two, going into the store, it makes it just a little more cumbersome to like make a purchase.
Totally. Sometimes like debit cards don't even feel real.
Yeah, so it's play money, it's Monopoly.
Yeah.
And then it eventually runs out.
Mm-hmm.
Implement that. It puts things into perspective and it might change the way that you start spending your money, right? So I wish you good luck on your journey into financial success and freedom.
Thank you very much.
Here are some sizzling hot tips on how you can stop overspending. Cancel catalogs and emails. Great deal on a new blender? It isn't if you don't need one. All these emails are screaming at you to buy things that you don't need. Quitting them is as easy as hitting the unsubscribe button. Try a no-spend challenge. Start small by going 30 days without buying a certain type of thing. Whether that be eating out, clothes shopping, beauty products, these are all great places to start, but you can also include limiting your access to shopping. Just think about how much money you'd save if you didn't go on Amazon or visit Target in a month. And remember, your finances don't define you, but the way that you take care of yourself does. You got this.